10 things cats do when they're protecting you. Your cat is staring at the door again, ears forward, body tense. You think it's nothing. But what if I told you they're actually guarding you right now? That seemingly random habit? It's protection. That weird spot they sleep in? Also protection. And that thing they do when strangers come over? Yeah, you guessed it. Before we dive in, here's something wild. There's one protective behavior on this list so rare and emotionally powerful that even veterinarians are amazed by it. It usually goes completely unnoticed until something happens that makes it impossible to ignore. Stick around to number 10. Trust me, you'll never look at your cat the same way. And real quick, if you've ever felt safer just having your cat in the room, hit that like button. If you want more fascinating cat behavior decoded, subscribe. Let's build a community that actually understands these incredible animals. Drop a comment telling me your cat's name. I read every single one, and I'll reply to yours. All right, let's get into it. Number 1. Sleeping near you. Ever wonder why your cat insists on sleeping right against you? On your legs, on your chest, basically anywhere they can touch you? Here's the thing. Cats are hyper-alert sleepers. In the wild, they only sleep where they feel completely safe. When your cat chooses you as their sleeping spot, they're doing two things. They trust you with their most vulnerable state. They're monitoring you for threats. Your heartbeat, breathing patterns, and body temperature become data points they track subconsciously. Some cats even reposition during the night to face the door, like silent sentries standing watch while you dream. Pro tip: if their favorite spot is uncomfortable, gently guide them to a blanket nearby. Never shove them away harshly. You're breaking a sacred trust when you do that. Does your cat sleep on you or just near you? Let me know where your furry bodyguard posts up at night. Number 2. Door watching. You're chilling on the couch and suddenly notice your cat laser-focused on the front door, ears twitching at every sound. Completely still. That's not curiosity. That's surveillance. In the wild, entrances are vulnerability points. Your cat knows that anything entering your space comes through that door. By positioning themselves near it or keeping constant visual contact, they're acting as your first line of defense. Studies actually confirm this. Cats are territorial and instinctively guard areas where their humans spend the most time. When you catch your cat doing this, acknowledge them. A soft word, a gentle pet. It reinforces that you notice and appreciate their efforts. Number 3. Following you. Everywhere: kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, laundry room. Doesn't matter where you go, there's the sound of tiny paws right behind you. People call this clingy, but it's actually protective surveillance. When your cat follows you room to room, they're ensuring nothing happens to you. Because in their mind, distance equals danger. In wild cat colonies, separation from the group means vulnerability. Your cat won't risk that with you. Some cats even wait outside the bathroom door, the one place they can't follow, but refuse to leave their post. Instead of getting annoyed at the tripping hazard, talk to them as you move around. Your calm voice tells them everything's okay and transforms following into a shared ritual. Number 4. Blocking other animals. Picture this. Another pet walks into the room. Suddenly, your cat steps directly between you and them, tail slightly puffed, body angled as a barrier. This isn't random. This is one of the clearest protective instincts cats display. They're literally creating a physical shield. Their message? If anything goes down, it goes through ME first. Some owners report their cats stretching out a paw when dogs approach too fast, or leaning against their leg when strangers' pets come too close. This isn't aggression, it's vigilance. And here's the beautiful part. They don't do this for everyone, only for their chosen family. Never scold this behavior. Instead, calmly reassure them with a soft scratch behind the ears. Show them you recognize their effort. Number 5, bringing you gifts, dead bug, toy mouse, and occasionally, something that used to be alive. Before you freak out, understand this. In your cat's mind, this is the ultimate sign of protection. In nature, cats provide for their family through hunting. When they drop something at your feet, they're not showing off. They're saying, "I've got your back. Here's proof I can keep you safe." This is protective behavior at its core. They're demonstrating their ability to provide and protect. Here's where most owners mess up. They react with disgust, sometimes yelling. Imagine how confusing that feels. Your cat just gave you their prized possession and got rejection in return. Never scold. Calmly remove the gift and redirect with positive reinforcement. A treat, playtime, gentle praise. Number 6, window watching. Your cat's perched on the windowsill, eyes wide, tail occasionally flicking. Hours pass this way. To most people, it looks like daydreaming. But make no mistake, this is active surveillance. Cats evolved as both predators and prey, making them incredibly sensitive to environmental changes. Windows give them direct sight lines to the perimeter of your territory. They're monitoring for anything unusual. When they hiss at a bird or suddenly fixate on a passerby, they're announcing, "I see it, I'm tracking it, and I'm making sure you know about it too." Encourage this behavior with elevated window perches, cat trees, or cleared shelves. It channels their guarding instincts into something healthy and enriching. Some cats develop full patrol routes, moving from window to window throughout the day like they're checking security cameras. Number 7, reacting to sounds before you. Late at night. House is quiet. Suddenly your cat's ears twitch. Head raises, eyes lock onto a corner where you see nothing. You laugh it off. Dramatic cat. But here's the truth. Cats hear frequencies up to 65 kilohertz, way beyond human capacity. They detect the faintest footsteps, the buzz of insects, the hum of appliances you don't even notice. When your cat suddenly perks up or bolts toward a door, they're not being quirky. They're scanning for unusual sounds. In nature, reacting 1 second earlier can mean survival. At home, that translates to being your alarm system. Don't dismiss this behavior. If your cat seems on edge, check your surroundings. Their extraordinary hearing might be picking up something real. Has your cat ever alerted you before the doorbell rang or noticed something outside before you did? Share below. Number 8, grooming you. Your cat starts licking your hand, your hair, maybe even your clothes. Feels weird at first, right? But in feline language, grooming is one of the most powerful signs of love and protection. In cat colonies, mutual grooming isn't just hygiene, it's bonding, trust, and group safety. When your cat grooms you, they're doing 2 things: lowering your stress through calming touch, marking you as family. Research shows cats recognize when humans are stressed and respond with comforting behaviors. By grooming you, they're trying to soothe you, to absorb some of your tension and replace it with calm. Don't push them away. Let them groom you for a moment, then gently redirect, if it. Number 9, standing guard during vulnerable moments. Ever notice your cat watching you sleep? Those unblinking eyes just staring? Or how they sit right in the bathroom doorway while you shower? Like some furry little security guard on duty? Yeah, it feels weird at first. Kind of creepy, honestly. But here's what's actually going down. Your cat is protecting you when you're at your most vulnerable. Think about it from their perspective. In the wild, sleeping is dangerous. Eating is dangerous. Any moment you can't defend yourself is a window for predators. That instinct doesn't just disappear because you live in a house with central heating. When your cat curls up at your feet at night, they're not just getting cozy. They're positioning themselves between you and the door, between you and any potential threat. When they post up outside the bathroom while you're in the shower, Literally, your most defenseless moment, they're standing guard. No joke. Some cats take this seriously. They develop full security protocols, patrolling the bedroom before you go to sleep, checking under the bed in the closet, refusing to eat their own dinner until you're settled, skipping playtime entirely when you're sick or injured, waking you up. If something seems off during the night, I've heard from owners whose cats literally pawed at their face to wake them up before a fire alarm went off. Others whose cats refused to leave their side during a medical emergency, like they knew something was wrong before anyone else did. Here's something wild. Studies show that cat owners have fewer nightmares and better sleep quality. Why? Because on some subconscious level, we know there's a guardian watching over us. That primal part of our brain that never fully relaxes, it chills out when your cat's on duty. When you wake up and find your cat nearby, don't just roll over. Acknowledge them. A gentle pet, their name said softly. Maybe a "good morning, buddy." These small moments of recognition deepen that invisible bond between you. Some people think their cat is being weird or clingy. Nah, your cat is being a bodyguard. Respect the hustle. Drop a comment. Does your cat have a specific guard post in your home? Like that one spot they always watch from? Tell me where your cat stands watch. Number 10. Absorbing your stress. The emotional protector. Okay, this is the big one. The behavior I mentioned at the beginning that most people never recognize. Picture this moment. You've had the worst day. Maybe you got bad news. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Maybe you're just completely overwhelmed and you finally break down, tears streaming, heart pounding, that crushing weight in your chest. And then your cat appears, not in their usual feed me way, not with their typical attitude. They come with purpose. They sit close, really close, press their warm, soft body against you. Some curl directly on your chest, right over your heart. Others rest their head on your arm, and they just stay. No demands, no mewing, just presence. This isn't random. This isn't them being needy. This is protection at the deepest possible level. Here's what science tells us. Cats can detect chemical changes in our body when we're stressed. Your cortisol levels spike, your breathing changes, even your scent shifts. Your cat picks up on all of it. But here's the part that'll blow your mind. They don't just notice, they actively try to absorb it. By pressing against you, they're regulating your heartbeat with theirs, which is naturally slower and steadier. When they purr, that low rumbling frequency between 25-50 hertz, they're literally using therapeutic vibrations. Research shows those frequencies promote healing, reduce stress hormones, and lower blood pressure. Your cat isn't just offering comfort. They're performing emotional first aid. Let me share some real stories from our community. One owner told me her cat showed up the exact moment she found out her father passed away. The cat hadn't been in the room, wasn't even on that floor, but somehow knew. Stayed with her for 3 straight days, barely eating, just watching over her. Another viewer shared that during a panic attack, the kind where you can't breathe, can't think, her cat jumped on her lap and started doing that kneading thing with their paws. Over and over, rhythmic, grounding. She said it was like her cat was saying, "Breathe with me, match my rhythm." Some cats interrupt arguments between family members. They'll meow loudly, weave between people, or even gently bat at someone's hand, like a referee calling a timeout. Others position themselves between their owner and someone who's yelling, creating a physical and emotional buffer. This isn't trained behavior. Nobody teaches cats to do this. It's pure instinct combined with deep emotional intelligence. And here's the thing that gets me every time. Your cat takes on your pain even though it costs them something. Stressed humans stress out cats, but they do it anyway, because to them, you're worth it. When your cat offers you this incredible gift, This silent, emotional protection, let them. Don't push them away because you think you're bothering them or they have better things to do. Stroke their fur slowly. Let your breathing sync with theirs. Speak softly if you want, or just sit in silence. This moment, this is the bond at its purest, and I want to ask you something personal. Has your cat ever shown up during your darkest moment? That time when you felt completely alone, and then suddenly, they were just there? Share your story in the comments. And I mean really share it, because when you do, you're not just telling me. You're helping other people realize they're not crazy for believing their cat just knows. You're validating what so many of us have felt but couldn't quite explain. I read every single comment, and I promise I'll reply to yours. Because these stories, they're proof that cats aren't just pets. They're not just companions. They're guardians of our hearts. If this opened your eyes to something you never noticed before, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. We're building a community of people who see the extraordinary love behind every whisker, every purr, and every quiet act of protection. Like this video if you believe cats are more than pets, they're guardians. And drop your story in the comments. Tell me about a time your cat protected you. I read every single comment, and I will reply to yours. Together, let's celebrate the invisible guardianship of our cats and never take a single protective gesture for granted again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. End.